Justin Rabakoff has come over from Tampa Bay Damage, and they also signed Greg Sewers, who really tore up the D side in 2012 for Los Angeles Infamous. Those three stars join a team already stacked with veterans like Ryan Moorhead, Justin Cornell, and Tim Montresor, who have won events in the PSP before and come into this year with a strong will to get back to the top. With absolutely no holes in their roster, Impact is under a lot of pressure to perform. With all the talent now on this team, they are an instant contender for Houston Heat's title. The only questions remaining are, what starting lineup do they go with, and can all these stars play on the same page? But even if just half of them show up with their A game, they're an instant favorite to win the PSP title this season. The offseason brought drastic change for Tampa Bay Damage, who took second to champs Houston Heat at the World Cup. They lost stars Justin Rabakoff, Dave Baines, and Alex Goldman, as well as longtime coach Paul Richards. But Damage still has an amazing roster with depth in every position, so as long as their current roster executes their level of talent, they shouldn't feel those hits. Kevin S.K. Brettauer comes over from the LA Ironman to take over the coaching position and brings the versatile Rainey Stanczyk with him, who could be a big contributor. And the combined might of all-stars Chad Boucher, Dan Holiday, and the thoroughly amazing MVP Jason Edwards should be enough offense to put wins on the board. Also, the return of Brian Smith, who's back from a brief retirement, should bolster their attack on the Snake side. Overall, Damage looks as strong as they ever have, and they're a big favorite to win events this season.
Here we go, man. This is going to be a game as we have Tampa Bay Damage going to take on Edmonton Impact. I'm Matty Marshall alongside Chris Lasoya and Todd Martinez here. This is the professional semifinals. Right after this match, we have LA Infamous going to be taking on San Diego Dynasty in one of those grudge matches too. Now these two teams, Tampa Bay Damage, they underperformed to their own standards last year. They were the 2011 World Champions, which is a title they got stolen by Houston Heat. He was already knocked out of this tournament. Houston Heat went home, played a little bit flat, and they're going to have to go back to the drawing board. But Impact, on the flip side, they're looking real good. Let's check out the referees here. Head referee Leon Miller. You also have Justin Bryce, Justin Traub, John McMilleran, Tony Von Ron, Big Z, Matt Jones, Glenn Feibel, Alex Rand, Anthony Fernandez, he's been around for a long time, Brett Goheen, Carlos Sabelli, Chris Tucci, and Chris Wyatt. Best ref and crew in the entire world right there, and big thanks to them. They got to stand here all day long and call these games. Every single one of the games, they're doing a good job. It's been kind of crazy out there in a couple of these matches. So, man, this is going to be a good matchup. Todd, what do you think about this?
Well, this is the rematch from the last prelim that we saw, I believe it was on Friday. And, I mean, this was a good match. I mean, it was a really good game. Impact got some penalties, which really kind of hurt them. But, I mean, hopefully these guys can play penalty-free and we can get, I mean, two of the top teams, this, like you said, Matty, this is a finals match. Two of the top teams, Damage ended up winning 7-3 last game, largely on the back of Brian Smith, Keith Brown, and Chad Boucher. But, I mean, those first penalties that Impact got early really hurt them. But today's Sunday. Nothing that happened the first 3 days matters anymore. It's about who's going to come and produce right now. And Tampa Bay Damage, I thought they've been playing really, really solid this whole event, but Impact looked really good this morning. This is another one of those cases where it's like, okay, do you want to get momentum in the morning and play that early game, or do you want to get the bye? Damage, they got to watch Impact this morning, but Impact got to gain a little momentum. Let's see how this turns out.
Yeah, we're going to see in just a second here. And we're throwing 20 minutes on the clock, and here it goes. On the left-hand side of your screen, on the split-screen breakout, Edmonton Impact and Tampa Bay Damage about to throw down to see who advances to the finals here at the first event of the season in Dallas, 2013 season opener.
Rainey Stanczyk up the middle really quick. There's the Justins on your screen right there. Ryan Moorhead getting involved, getting up into that Dorito too early. Impact, this is the setup that they want. These five bodies, these spots, this is what's been so effective for them. Right now, whoever wins this game, getting a ticket to the finals. Rainey Stanczyk, Brian Smith on your screen right there with Timmy Probst, all on the Snake side of the field. Trying to keep Justin Rabakoff and Justin Cornell out of the Snake. Smart play by Skinny Kevin, realizing that Justin Rabakoff and Justin Cornell are the guys that are doing a lot of the damage. You can't sleep on Ryan Moorhead over there, and that's why they got Chad Boucher attacking that Dorito side right now. Right next to him is Keith Brown, who's been playing stellar this whole event too. There's the Justins, no bodies yet to drop here. Zane Yakimak getting a check in the back. There's the aerial view of Tampa Bay Damage, their setup. Pretty similar. Similar bunkers on the Dorito side.
Yeah.
Except Zane Yakimek is in the stand-up can, and Rainey Stanzak is in the mini race bunker on the snake side, but mirrored up other than that.
And a slow point, because look at the body language of all these guys on your screen right now. Locked into their bunker, locked into his bunker, locked into his bunker. No one wants to make a move right here. The only person that's on his feet is on the Dorito side, so Damage playing real conservative this first point.
Yeah, and Damage, just like Dynasty, really figuring out, and Impact as well, I guess, really figuring out how to lock up this field. If you can get bodies alive, then, figuring out that second temple kind of slows down the Dorito side. As soon as Brian Smith looks to the outside, though, Ryan Moorhead makes a bump up to the Dorito 3 and shoots Rainey Stanzak in the pack. Good move by Ryan Moorhead right there. Chad Bougere gets shot off the Dorito side. He comes off for Damage, so Damage loses a couple bodies.
Yeah, so Damage starting to take it a little bit as, Rainey, who gets a spin. He came over from the Ironman and played great for them last season. And they lose their attacker, Chad Bougere, on that Dorito side.
Justin Cornell, we're getting the snake right now. You see I'm in a screener trying to get the advantage on Tampa Bay Damage.
Oh, Brian Smith gets shot in the hand.
What an amazing shot right there by Justin Cornell. That's a technical paintball. He's a great shot as it is. But now going down the field, on the other side of the field, oh, Ryan Moorhead on the other side of the field taking one. Probst also taking the walk. It's a bloodbath right now. Number 17 right there, also taking the walk for Tampa Bay Damage. That's going to seal the deal, 1-0 in favor of Edmonton Impact.
So nice job by the two Justins, Justin Cornell and Justin Rabakoff over here on the snake side of the field, and we're going to be right back after this.
Want to catch the best paintball videos on the web? Then tune in to paintballaccess.com. Fill your mind with compelling articles, player stats, and the best interviews in the business. And this season, paintballaccess.com has become even hotter with exclusive videos from the CXPL. The CXPL is easily Canada's largest tournament, featuring real X-ball with 15 balls per second and 25-minute halves. Drop by paintballaccess.com for exclusive footage from Canada's hottest tournament.
Here we go. And this is going to be a close game. It's Brian Smith and Justin Rabakoff. Justin Rabakoff ranked 8th overall here at this event, and Brian Smith number 9. But Justin Rabakoff is destroying people out there. Look at that, kills. 1.14 kills per game with 41 total. He's on fire. But survivability of Brian Smith and also his win percentage is better. So, very closely ranked, and that's who's going to be doing battle against each other on this Dorito side, on this snake side of the field. And just like any other sport, you got a cornerback lining up against a wide receiver. It doesn't matter what sport it is. You have these players lining up against each other, and they have to individually beat each other in order for their teams to do well. And that's the battle that's going to be going down over here on the snake side this entire game. But that first point went to Edmonton Impact because Justin Rabakoff also has Justin Cornell right next to him.
Yes, and here is the line that we like to see if you're a Tampa Bay Damage fan. Daniel Holiday, the Edwards brothers, Brian Smith, and Keith Brown out there. Keith Brown did a little work that last game. Ooh, Jacob Edwards gets shot, and he comes off the field early. All 5 bodies still alive for Edmonton Impact. So Edmonton Impact doing a good job of getting to their spots, being alive. Daniel Holiday went all the way to the snake on the break, and I think Brian Smith just grilled up Justin Rabakoff. Came into that mini race bunker and shot him square in the face. So 4-on-4 game right now. There is Daniel Holiday in snake 2.
Yeah.
He is working his way across the field.
Todd, huge kill. Chris, what are you seeing out there?
Right now, Brian Smith is playing straight up paintball. Look at him getting the snake right now. You can see Brian Smith, he's following up, and he's filling the gaps that they're getting taken out of.
Well, and Smith just looks so smooth. He
does. He's so, look at him.
Even though he took an entire year off, he came right back and really hasn't missed a beat. He's already got 1 confirmed kill here in this match, mirroring up the guy he's going to be squaring off with here. And the snake is Justin Rabakoff, as Justin walked off early. So Tampa Bay Damage, just 3 players left alive. They have Keith Brown, Brian Smith, and Jason Edwards. You're looking at Edmonton Impact on your screen right now. That's number, no, now we're looking at Brian Smith. And we've seen like kind of slower points right now. You know, we're seeing some slow points out of these two teams. Damage and Impact are known for that a little bit, though. When they start playing better teams, they slow it down a little bit. They don't really play as aggressive as they normally do. And this game is very important. Obviously, it's a semifinal. The winner of this game will push forward and move on to the finals.
Yeah, well, I mean, this field is really fast and aggressive to begin, but, I mean, these are professionals out here. You know, they need to figure out the best way to keep their bodies alive, cut down angles, watch zones. And Tampa Bay Damage, one of the best teams in the league at figuring that out. Justin Rabakoff came from this team, you know, so he knows how Damage plays. Talking about, I think that was Brian Smith right there. Somebody just shot Zach Yakimak square in the face, and he comes off right now. That was Brian Smith. So evening it up, Brian Smith, he gets it to a 3-on-3 matchup right here. Greg Sewer's doing work right now for Edmonton Impact. He's got the 2 kills, but he gets shot out of Dorito too, along with Tim Montresor coming back into that can. So only one body left, and here comes Jason Edwards to drop the hammer.
Oh! In the ear.
Ooh, that was nasty.
Wow.
Ooh, and Joshua Met just wore it in the back of the head from Jason Edwards.
And that's what Damage needed. When you have two high-powered teams going at each other, what they need to do is go blow for blow. Impact came up, they stepped out, they won the first one, and then our People's Choice MVP award winner for PBA in the offseason, man, Jason Edwards dropping that hammer. So we're going to be right back after this.
A&S Gear rocks the largest inventory of any paintball retailer. From our massive selection of guns to our endless supply of goggles, ANSgear.com can supply your every paintball need. We have a large selection of paint in stock and the best loaders on the market. Our huge inventory of jerseys and pants ensures that we have sizes for all different types of players. Don't forget, we also carry the highest quality paintball tanks. With your choice of free shipping on orders over $100 to next day, Saturday, or international shipping options, you get the products you need sooner. Shop now at ANSgear.com.
So check out this replay here, Chris.
Yeah, look at this. I love this move right here. See, come through the middle, right down by the CPX Sports, brought to this field. Look at this CPX replay. Right, I love that move, Maddie. Those two twin towers, Losoya towers of power. You come down the middle. I'm telling you, nobody is using those like they should. It is driving me crazy.
You love that move, and you know what? The teams that have used it, it's been effective.
It's driving me crazy, man. I'm telling you. I want to telepathically tell these guys, get up there and just put it in their face.
But you know what, though, Chris? It's like, when do you throw that in there? You know, it's up to the coaches to throw that in there at a certain time, because Impact right now, you can't really be mad at them. They've played 2 games. They haven't lost anybody on the break. They're getting to their spots, and they're locking off the field.
One thing about you, Todd, you're always good about picking plays. You know when to throw that little wrench in the cog, so to speak. On the breakout right now, we have Tampa Bay Damage on the break, all the way to the snake of the break. Did he make it?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
And there goes Daniel Holiday for the 2nd game in a row, making it to the snake on the break. But Damage does lose 1 body.
And it looks like we have Lauren on the sidelines with Keith Brown. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, I'm down here in the Damage pit with Keith Brown. Keith, Impact is really good at dictating the pace of the game, but you guys are really strong as well. What are you doing to make sure that you're winning those close points?
We're just making sure we play really smart and work as a team. They're really trying to stop us on the Dorito side. We're just going to have to be smart and just wait it out, just like they are.
During this last point when you and Edwards were in, what was running through your mind?
Just to stay alive and just talk to him, let him get the G's, and we'll make bumps off of that.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Back to you, Maddie.
Talk about getting G's. Wow, here comes Impact, killing Holiday, Boussier, Edwards, and Jason Edwards as well. Super fast, and that is going to do it here at this point.
Did you see that snapshot by Justin Cornell? That was amazing. Coming out of Snake 2 on Snake 3 from Tampa Bay Damage. Let's go to the commercials from our sponsors real quick. Go back, talk that 1 second.
We've just done a lot to make the loader smaller, lighter, tighter, simpler, more reliable, more consistent, just a better product in almost every single way. It is the lightest force feed loader of its type on the market. It's also now, with this smaller body profile, the smallest force feed loader on the market. Everything's taken care of automatically by the sensors in the loader. Put it on your gun, play paintball.
And we are back here. This game brought to you by CPX Sports Challenge Park Extreme in Joliet, Illinois, just outside of Chicago. Wow, what an amazing, they have a legendary field, one of the best big games ever in Living Legends. And also, they also have an affiliate league here with the PSP. They have 4 divisions. They have Young Guns, D4 race to 2, D3 race to 4, and a D2 race to 5. Cheap entry fees. They also have they have 4 dates this year, all of them at CPX, and the next one is April 13th through the 14th. So definitely check out CPXsports.com. And man, if you're in the area, the Chicagoland area, or anywhere in the Midwest for that matter, you got to go there and check out that field. So here we go. 1-point game, Edmonton Impact and Tampa Bay Damage throwing down here in the semifinal.
There you go, split screen breakout. Left-hand side is Tampa Bay Damage, Impact. Right-hand side is Tampa Bay Damage, losing Timmy Probst on the break. You can see Justin Rabikoff right there also taking the walk. 4-on-4 with the major penalty, actually.
Ooh, major penalty right there on Timmy Probst. He's in the box, but Brian Smith is here. Oh, and a penalty going to go on Justin Cornell as well.
You can see the top side of your screen. You saw that flag go in the air. Now, here's Tampa Bay Damage. They need to get in their high horse right now.
Yeah, so number 1, Timmy Probst in the box for Damage. Number 1, Justin Cornell in the box for Edmonton Impact. Justin Rabikoff walking off the field. Same with, I think that's Joshua Met walked over there.
Now, it's 2-1 in favor of Edmonton Impact right now. What do you do right now? If you have a major penalty, what do you do?
You'd send Chad Brussier to shark down the field and bunker out Greg Sewers is what you do.
Wow, you know what? As we're talking, it happened on your screen. It happened so quick, Maddie. Like
Well, that's at the game at this level, the way this field is laid out, the way these teams have been playing so far, you're going to see those quick, chaotic points. But that's what's interesting to watch sometimes. Sometimes they go out, and based on their particular breakout, on that style of breakout, you may have a really long point. And then all of a sudden, you look up, and boom, 30 seconds goes by, and another point goes on the board to tie it up here. Score is 2-2. So we're seeing, a battle of these hardcore teams right here as the crowd is starting to get into it here, and the tournament is progressing. Next up after this, we have Los Angeles Infamous, who's been on the bye. They got that bye because they played so well yesterday as they took down the LA Ironmen, but they're going to take on San Diego Dynasty. So Dynasty's playing great too, man. Lots of great paintball coming at you for the rest of the day here, the conclusion of the season opener 2013 PSP season. I'm Matty Marshall alongside Tom Martinez and Chris Lasoya. And I'll tell you what, we also have all the divisional matches, the divisional finals matches starting at D4, and those will be coming at you after the lunch break, which is right after the Infamous and Dynasty game, which is coming up next. Look at all of the, man, the stands are filling up. You got the event's sold out. Things are going great here in the PSP, man. Get in the fight. Lots of affiliate leagues are worldwide. Go to PSPevents.com and see how you can get your team into the fight. Every skill level available.
And 30 seconds before the start of this next point. Maddie, this is about the point in the game where things got crazy the last time these two teams met each other. Both got a penalty. The minor comes off for Impact. Damage still has a 1:15 left on their penalty. It's all tied up at 2, just under 12 minutes left to go.
All tied up. On the breakout right now in your screen, that's Tampa Bay Damage. 2-2 game right now, diving in. That is Brian Smith. We talked about him all day, Matty.
Yeah, Brian Smith taking a year off, coming back to help Tampa Bay Damage and play that first attacker on the snake side of the field, doing a great job of it. He's got 5 confirmed kills in this match so far.
Ooh, and I think Chad Bougier might have shot Justin Rabikoff from across the field in Dorito 1, but Daniel Holiday gets shot in the goggles, and he's coming off the field right now. Brian Smith makes the move right into Snake 2 after Justin Cornell gets shot. So the Justins walking off together, and Brian Smith in control of the Snake right now.
That's a J&J silent factory.
Oh, and that looked close in the corner for Impact. May have dodged a bullet right there.
And conceding the point quickly.
Yeah, Impact blew that horn, knowing that Damage had the bodies in order to preserve that major penalty. See, you know, we've seen this before, Matty. 30 seconds left in that penalty. Damage going to go up 3-2. We'll be right back after these messages.
How you doing? This is Ryan Moorhead with Impact. What makes the Virtue Spire the best loader in paintball? Well, you can say goodbye to breaking paint in the loader. The paddle on the Spire is flexible, making it possible to feed the most fragile paint on the market. Find out more at virtuespire.com.
Big thanks and shout out to the sponsors that make all of this happen. Nothing happens without these companies you see: GI, Empire, DLX, as well as Dye. Again, please thank our sponsors. Go to their websites, Planet Eclipse, HK Army. Go to their social networks. Go to email them. Buy their products. Most importantly, pretty much if the companies that you see advertising and supporting the PSP and this webcast are the companies that really care about paintball. Those are the companies that are out there working as hard as they possibly can to help take this thing that we're doing worldwide. So please help us by supporting our sponsors. None of this is possible without them.
And you know what? This is also a great year for products. You know, all these sponsors have contributed so many sweet new products. Check them out.
And we'll be right back after this. So here we go. Brian Smith there, man. Such a good story. Brian Smith is able to come out here and not miss a beat. Performing just amazing, and he has 6 confirmed kills so far here in this game. And I'd have to say, to be honest, I think Brian Smith's playing the best out of everyone in Damage right now. Todd, what do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's making some moves that you just wouldn't expect to see, and they're working. I mean, Daniel Holiday gets shot out of the Snake that last point after he made it twice in a row on the break, and Brian Smith gets in there and he's making his shots count. I mean, that was one of the things, you know, where he got the name Agent Smith, was just because he's just so calm, cool, and collected all the time. He doesn't get rattled, and when you're not rattled and you can just come out and comfortably make your shots and believe in your shot, I mean, we've seen him do it time and time again here, and he's just been owning people on the Snake side.
You can make smart decisions when you're not rattled. You're not frantic. Your mind is working fluidly, and here we go on the breakout.
And Matty, you were a lot like that. You were always calm and collected, man. That's why you're one of the premier back players in the world.
Oh, no, I was freaking out in my head. I was just acting calm and collected.
Okay, well.
It's like Reservoir Dogs. I'm freaking out in my head, man. It's just, you know. But here we go. So it looks like we have Lauren with one of the Impact players on the sidelines. Lauren, what's going on down there?
I'm in the Impact pit right now with Tim Montresor. Tim, I heard you talking during the timeout that your lines were all messed up. What was going on there?
Well, we had them on a penalty, so we were trying to capitalize it and stay aggressive. And then when you lose a point like that, your lines, you got people turning back to back, and some of our plays got kind of screwed up. So we took timeout, we went back to the top of the order, and I think we're settled in again.
All right, we'll see if they are settled in. Back to you, Maddie.
Looking at Edmonton Impact on your screen right now. Big Dave Baines in that stand-up in the backfield. And they have 4 players left alive as Justin Cornell has been taken out by Jason Edwards. Now you're looking at the line for Tampa Bay Damage. They double up that back, and they still have Smith here, who hasn't got very far on this Snake side, but they are up a point against Impact. And now here comes Chad Bussiere making huge moves, stabbing 2 people.
Oh,
He's
look
still
at this.
going. Woo!
Look
just
at
Tampa
that.
Bay Damage. Chad Bussiere, but he got it. Is that a penalty on Impact or a penalty on Bussiere?
Chad. That's a minor penalty on Chad, actually, but let's sort this out. Let the smoke clear, because nobody knows what's going on right now.
Hey, I'll take that minor penalty. If he was able to get 3 bodies out of there.
How did he get 3 bodies and get a major? Or a minor is what I want to know.
Not sure, but
I mean, nobody saw him. Dave Baines was looking on the inside when he took off. He came out of his Dorito 3. He bunkered out the Dorito 2. And I'm sorry, he bunkered out their Dorito 3, then their Dorito 2, then shot Dave Baines in the back. I'm sure we got a good replay coming up. We'll check this when we get back from these messages.
Next season on the roster.
We're looking for a guy that's like on our heels every weekend.
My name is Wesley Ward. I'm 23. I'm from Macon, Georgia.
Scott Kemp, age 26, born and raised in Los Angeles, California.
The attitude thing, man, it's one of those things. Some people like it, some don't.
Here we go, start of this next point, 4-2 in favor of Tampa Bay Damage, who's just looking slightly better than Edmonton Impact right now.
But right now, 4 players alive on Damage. They got a major penalty on that last play. Chad Bussiere actually taking the walk, unfortunately. You know, unfortunately, a major penalty, a red flag in the air. He got a pack hit as he was running down the field. So Tampa Bay Damage starting with 4 players, 1 minute and 17 seconds left, 4-2 in favor of Damage.
Yeah, and Tampa Bay Damage put 2 points up on the board with penalties. Timmy Probst got out of that box that last one. Chad made that great move. But now again, here we have Keith Brown. There's Daniel Holiday and Brian Smith on your screen. Keith Brown bumping into the Dorito 2. Jason Edwards in that can. Here from the back, this is Impact on your screen right here.
And look at them, Todd. I just don't see the aggressiveness. Like, look at Justin Rabkoff. He usually wants to get up on his feet and go. Keith Brown he's at the Dorito 2 right now. He wants to get up the field. He looks like he wants to go. He's always half-cocked, ready to go. Keith Brown is super, super quick, bunker to bunker. But Justin Rabkoff on the other side of the field making the move behind the race bunker. Now, on the other side, look at this. Impact, Justin Rabkoff on your screen right there. You can see across the field also getting ready to go is, I think that's Ryan Moorhead? No, I'm sorry, that's Greg Sewers. Greg Seward's getting some spins right there. Greg Seward's with Ryan Moorhead right behind him. That's a 2-and-2 combo right there.
Ooh, Greg Sewers looked like he almost got clipped on the top of the loader. He's living small inside that mini Dorito right there. Greg Sewers and Ryan Moorhead, the two guys that have been balling on the Dorito side for Edmonton Impact. Justin Rabikoff is able to sneak into the back of Snake 1. So Jason Edwards says time to go. He bails back into the Dorito 1. Chad Bougere comes out of the box and he gets chopped up. So they Damage loses the body that they never really had to begin with. Still 4 alive.
And Justin Rabikoff on your screen right now, getting in the Snake for Edmonton Impact. Going to try and get a shot across the field on Keith Brown, but as you see these guys right now, staying nice and tight. They have to, Damage is a very controlled paintball team. It's 4-2. They don't have anything to do. They can sit there all day if they want. 7 minutes.
Yeah, they're some of the best at that, man. Being able to dig in when they need to.
This is the smart move that I'm talking about from Brian Smith, Maddie. Greg Sewers jumps into the 50 Dorito. He recognizes it instantly and goes straight into the Snake where he's protected. You cannot live in that first temple when you have guys far up on that Dorito side. Brian Smith wisely gets out of there, and now he's at the back of Snake 1 where he can actually put shots back in on Greg Sewers in the 50 Dorito.
As you can see, Greg Sewers right now, he's trying to shoot across the field, and Greg Sewers and Brian Smith can see each other. A very, very slim shot, but they can see each other.
Yeah, and there's Brian Smith. He knows he's got Justin Rabikoff in front of him too. Not worrying him whatsoever. He's got Daniel Holiday behind him, protecting him down the wire. And Keith Brown, I mean, he's been in that Dorito too at will. He's got good shots across the field. He's putting the pressure back on Justin Rabikoff as well, who's in Snake 2.
So, Maddie, in a situation like this, you're up 4-2 and you're Tampa Bay Damage. What are you doing in a situation like this?
Well, if you're Damage and you're up 4-2, the clock is not Impact's friend right now. So every second that ticks off of that clock is a nail in the coffin for Edmonton Impact. Smith and all the rest of the guys on Damage, they know that. Look at their body language. Look at Smith. Calm, composed, rolling those lanes. He knows that Impact has to come, and Impact knows that too. They're doing Damage is doing exactly what they need to do right now to try to win this game and advance to the finals.
Yeah, I mean, Brian Smith shooting across the field, Daniel Holiday talking. I mean, this is the strength of Tampa Bay Damage, is they're able to play like this because they communicate so well. Everybody knows everything that's going on the field. They've gotten a good setup here to protect each other, and Greg Sewers standing up tall in that 50 Dorito trying to get a shot in on Brian Smith. I mean, the question is where is the attack going to come from if you're Impact? Who is the guy that, if you can't get a good snapshot on somebody, where is the kill going to come from if they're going to have to make a push here? They got Zach Yakimek in the Snake corner behind Justin Rabikoff, Ryan Moorhead and Greg Sewers, and then Joshua Met is in the stand-up can watching that Dorito alley. And when I say Dorito alley, I mean from the La Soya bunkers to the Doritos on the inside. And right now, I believe...
I've never seen this. They doubled up that 50 Dorito right there on the top of your screen. Here comes the pain going to the 40 side for Tampa Bay Damage, but getting taken out, Ryan Moorhead.
Yeah, Greg Sewers is going to try and play off of that, but Keith Brown able to get that good snapshot in right into the goggles of Ryan Moorhead.
That's the first time I've seen that, Maddie. I've never seen anybody double up that 50 Dorito like that.
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet either, but you know, whatever you got to do to try to make it happen. But
Right.
Edmonton Impact not making it happen right now.
Well, at least
they're trying.
I believe this game started with about 7 minutes, so 3 minutes have already ticked off this clock.
And Todd, look, you know, J-Rab, he's out of paint on your screen right now. You're looking at Justin Rabikoff, and he is out of paint.
And, you know, like we talked about earlier with Zach Wake, you need to carry a little more paint. I mean, on games like this, 7, 8 pods, look at Justin Rabikoff looking for something to do. I guarantee you he's not going to sit back and just take this. He wants to get down the field.
Well, Justin Rabikoff had a game that solidified his top 10 players in the world 2 years ago with the Russians in the finals. And, man, yeah, I think Smith, no, I don't think so. I don't know if Smith's gun's down. He hasn't shot it, but I think he might be out of paint too. Long point though, you know, I mean, you try to carry out as many bullets as possible, but, and now J-Rab trying to get freaky with it over here.
J-Rab looking to make a move, long point. Like I said, these guys kind of figured out the spots that they need to get to prevent the big moves off the break. Here comes Justin Rabikoff right now. He dives into the back. Daniel Holiday.
Oh, Justin Rabikoff comes around and owns Brian Smith, takes out Holiday. Justin Rabakoff single-handedly going to try to keep Edmonton Impact in this game and own the last player as well. 3-pack for Justin Rabakoff. That's what I'm talking about. That's putting the team on your back right there.
That is putting the team on your back and doing work, punching in. Let me get my overtime. Let me get my paid days off. Give me it all. I want a bonus too. Give me my Christmas bonus.
And making it look so silky smooth too. So awesome job by Justin Rabakoff. Silky smooth, Justin Rabakoff. We're going to be right back after this.
ANSgear.com has the world's largest inventory of paintball equipment, including guns, masks, loaders, paintballs, tanks, and clothing. With free shipping on all orders over $100. Shop now at ANSgear.com.
Want to catch the best paintball videos on the web? Then tune in to paintballaccess.com. Fill your mind with compelling articles, player stats, and the best interviews in the business. And this season, paintballaccess.com has become even hotter with exclusive videos from the CXPL. The CXPL is easily Canada's largest tournament, featuring real X-ball with 15 balls per second and 25-minute halves. Drop by paintballaccess.com for exclusive footage from Canada's hottest tournament.
Justin Rabakoff stepping up for Edmonton Impact and proving yet again he is one of the best snake players in the game. You know, last year, pretty much all season, we didn't see out of Justin Rabakoff what he had inside of him. But finally, in the semifinals, to try to keep his team, his new team, into this tournament, steps up. Look at that replay. Just so flawless over there. Owning 3 players, gets himself that 3-pack, and pretty much single-handedly winning the point and keeping Edmonton Impact in this game, because right now we have 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining and only 1 point separates these two teams.
Absolutely. I mean, that was just textbook Justin Rabakoff snake play. That is what made his name in this game, and I'm glad to see him in his own on this snake side of the field, Todd.
Yeah, Justin Rabakoff, man, just balling right there. I mean, with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in a 1-point game, I mean, this is going to get really interesting right here because both of these teams have not really lost people on the break. And Damage, to be fair, also started that point with only 4 bodies. So now that Damage is back to full strength, both these teams are doing a good job of locking the field off and preventing the big moves on the break. So if everybody can get out to their spots again, I mean, it may come down to the final seconds of this match to see if Edmonton Impact can send it to overtime or if Tampa Bay Damage can preserve this lead. But you never know. Sometimes you shoot 2 people on the break and then it could go either way. So getting ready to go here. We got about 15 seconds before the start of this point.
4-3 Tampa Bay Damage, Edmonton Impact. Tampa Bay Damage edging them out right now. However, Maddie, you just called it. 2:44 left in this game. What do you think is going to happen? Brian Smith, Jason Edwards, Keith Brown, Chad Bouchier, Tim Probst, breakout, left-hand side.
Ooh, Justin Rabakoff got shot in the head. Tried to see if anybody noticed, and there's the 2 bodies on the break. Dropping from Edmonton Impact, Timmy Probst dies for Tampa Bay Damage, so a 4-on-3 advantage right away. And Justin Rabakoff walking off the field, huge for Tampa Bay Damage.
Yeah, so now Impact going to be playing on their heels with only 3 bodies left alive and Damage in the driver's seat again. And they still have Brian Smith left alive, the killer, and it's going to be up to the rest of Impact to step up right now. Can Yak Mek, Sewers, and Moorhead get it done here?
And like you said, Maddie, Edmonton Impact, Damage, is one of the better players out there to cross it up, shut the field down. There's only 2 minutes left in this game. They're up by 1 point, and this is the road to the finals right now, Maddie.
Oh, the winner of this game will be advancing to the finals. And look at that. Looks like Smith going to come off early. So all evened up. Oh, no, and Impact, they drop a body too. So Zach Yakmek and Greg Sewers left alive for Edmonton Impact. Edwards, Brown, and Boussier for Tampa Bay Damage.
So Todd, as a coach, what do you do right now? Do you blow the horn, or you want your players to run it out? It's 1:35 left. You're down by 1 point. Do you want to blow the horn now and try and get 2 quick points, or are you going to leave it to go?
No, you got to see if Yakmek right here getting into Snake 2 can make something happen for you. And Greg Sewers, he's very capable of coming down the field right now and opening this game up. He's just got to win one gunfight, but going to make it way more difficult by letting Jason Edwards down here to the Snake corner. It's going to be tough right now with Keith Brown. Chad Bougere is watching Zach Yakmek here in the Snake, but he gets shot. Oh, and the horn is blown. I think with a minute left.
No,
sorry, I thought that was the horn from the other field. Greg Sewers just got shot and walked off the field with Chad Bougere.
Yeah,
Jason Edwards and Keith Brown on Zach. Oh, Zach gets shot. So now you blow the horn right now. Let's go down and talk to Lauren real quick on the field, our 4th minute of our broadcast.
I'm in the Damage Pit here with Jacob Edwards. Jacob, do you want to tell us what your strategy is going to be? Or are you guys just going to try to run out the clock now that you got that point?
There's only 44 seconds left. They're not going to score 2 points in that amount of time, so pretty much have the win under our belt.
Awesome. What do you think was pivotal for you guys to succeed at here and that you need to bring into the finals?
What we're finding difficult is they're locking up the field on us and we're just running into their guns. So what we need to do is slow it down, carry more paint, just shoot people out of their bunkers.
Awesome. Thank you, Jacob. Back to you, Maddie.
Yeah, he is right, though. There's only 44 seconds left, so the chances of Impact scoring 2 points to tie it up and take it to the shootout, the way the overtimes work on Sunday is awesome. This is the way I want it to work, is that you have, so for the, if it were to get tied up, and if this were to go to a tie, then what's happening is they have the best 5 players from each team. They play one-on-ones. First team to 2 wins there in the shootout is the win, or gets the win. So, man, I don't think Impact can do it, man. I think Damage is going to be advancing to the finals.
Yeah, Damage. This is a team that always expects to be in the finals, and here they are again, proving game after game that they belong to be here. They have handled Impact twice now to put themselves in, and Impact was playing really, really well. You look down the field right now, there's Ryan Moorhead. He was playing, there were so many guys from Impact that were just having really, really good games this whole event. But Damage has just been too much. Heard him a little bit getting penalties the first time. Damage had more penalties than this time, but Damage with 44 seconds left, gonna try and hold off Impact.
Here we go on the breakout split screen. Let's see if Impact can do it. They're going to have to push aggressive, and Damage losing some players off the break. Uh-oh, referee running over. This could be a penalty anytime you see the ref sprinting after a player. No, the top-hand portion of your screen looks like he walks off. So in the Snake right now, though, for Edmonton Impact, Justin Cornell. And here comes Impact pushing forward into Damage's line. I think they're probably going to be able to score this point if Cornell can hang it, but it doesn't matter, though, because with just about, probably about 9 seconds when he hangs it, 11.
Actually, we have had points scored in 11 seconds in this league.
You're right, we have. There has been points scored that fast, but
against a team like Damage,
I don't see it happening, man. A meteor did hit Russia not too long ago. Maybe that was a sign. I'm not really sure, but we're going to be right back after this.
JT Splatmaster is here to get you in the game. Target up top. It accurately shoots up to 100+ feet with awesome ammo that splats when it hits. And the JT Splatmaster has intense pump action. I got the play, yeah!
Did you crush my begonias?
JT Splatmaster, get in the game. You can look for the JT Splatmaster in the sporting goods section at these fine retailers or at jtsplatmaster.com. For ages 9 and up, must be 18 or older to purchase. Adult supervision required. JT Splatmaster and accessories sold separately. Optics goggles must be worn at all times.
What's up? This is Greg with Impact. What makes the Virtue Spire the best loader in paintball? The Spire is smaller, lighter, holds more paint, easier to use, easier to take apart, easier to change back and forth from a lid to a speed feed, and most importantly, never jams. Find out more at virtuespire.com.
While you are sitting at home, Texas Storm, Blue, and Houston Heat are here in Dallas, wearing Raza.
And we are back, and the sky's starting to clear a little bit. It was kind of a cloudy morning and perfect paintball weather, though. Not too cold, not too hot. 11 seconds remaining here in this semifinal matchup between Edmonton Impact and Tampa Bay Damage. 1-point game, but Edmonton Impact scored a quick one. They're going to have to really set the bar here as far as scoring quick points with just 11 seconds. I don't think they have enough time. They don't have enough time.
Right at the middle. I want to see this. Up, Justin, here comes J-Rab up the middle. Got to go to work. 1, 2, 3 on the break, Matty.
Rabakov has done this in the past, though. Rabakov's done this in the past. No, they chop him up and not enough time.
Hey, you know what? Hat off to Edmonton Impact. Those guys are going to be a force to be reckoned with. I mean, you see right now Ryan Moorhead kind of screaming a little bit. I think it's a little half frustration. I mean, I'm telling you, he is a winner and he thrives for this. He's like, Todd, you are a psycho. Psycho. And on the field, you were a psycho. If you lost, you were so emotional and you wanted to win so bad. You screamed and yelled and, well, you didn't throw guns, but you know.
It happens.
It happens.
So Ryan Moorhead, very frustrated as Edmonton Impact, the superstar rush, is pleading his case to the referee. You know, but sorry, Ryan, it wasn't just that point, obviously. You know, Damage just played a little bit better than you guys. And, you know, even though some heroic efforts out there, Moorhead had a great event. Justin Rabakov reaffirming his position as one of the best players in the game here at this event. But regardless, Impact eliminated. Tampa Bay Damage advances to the finals. Let's check out the replay here. Look at the top-hand portion of your screen. The aggression, coordinated moves of Impact, and Damage knows they're coming. They lose 1, they lose 2. We're about 5 seconds remaining in that at this point, and then here comes Impact, and they just weren't able to get it done. And that is going to do it. So, wow. Very closely contested match, but Tampa Bay Damage is going to go to the finals, and they will await the winner of the next game. It's going to be Los Angeles Infamous against San Diego Dynasty. Dynasty defeated the Ironmen earlier this morning. And what do you guys think about that matchup?
I'll be honest with you. I mean, it depends. I play with LA Infamous. I mean, I bled yellow for the longest time.
Yeah,
Todd, you coached him. It depends who decides to show up. And it's always the way it is. Nicky Cuba is playing out of his mind right now.
Nicky Cuba was so amazing in their game against the Ironmen. He was the kill count leader for Infamous. He shot Marcelo Margot 3 times, who's arguably one of the, if not the best player, then one of the best players on Ironman for sure. And Nicky Cuba stepped up. So, you know, what sort of Infamous is going to show up? Such an amazing story. They're down a bunch of their attackers. McCurley's got a suspect knee. He's going to have to perform today because they lose Bobby Aviles, who had to go home for a funeral. Condolences to the Aviles family. But they're having their stars step up. And, you know, Templeton, Nicky Cuba, they're also going to have Callie Rudolph play well. They're going to need the guys that are left on that team to really handle their business, and there's only going to be about 5 or 6 of them. You know, we'll see what AJ Troll, the rookie, does for them. And Dynasty's looking really good, so that is going to be an amazing matchup. Tell all your friends, blast out on Facebook and Twitter, and we're going to have that matchup coming at you in just a second. But first up, we have Lauren Kelly with J-Rab on the sidelines. What's going on, Lauren?
Down here on the sidelines again with Justin Rabakov from Impact. Justin, that was a really hard match. You guys played strong the entire weekend, but what do you feel you guys did wrong there?
I felt like just in the beginning of the game we kind of had troubles closing them down. I mean, Damage is a great team. You got to give it to them. They played a hell of a game. But when it came down to it, they were just crossing it up better and chopping us down when we were trying to make those moves to the 50s. I mean, not a whole lot you can do there. And then once they got up, they kind of slowed it down. I mean, that's their style. You know what I mean? They get up, they slow it down, and they slow it down well. They do that. They played a hell of a game. Not much.
All right, so yeah, with a little technical glitch there, but that's the game coming at you next. Good job by J-Rab. He's really having a great season thus far, and we're going to be right back with Los Angeles Infamous taking on San Diego Dynasty. Can't wait to see this matchup, and we're going to be right back.
While you are sitting at home, Legacy APA Texas Storm and Houston Heat are here in Dallas wearing Raza.
It's a crucial year for the best team ever to play the game. With 55 tournament wins over the past 12 years, San Diego Dynasty is simply the most successful team in paintball. But 2012 was not their year. This season brings a few significant roster changes as they picked up Kyle Spica and Brandon Short from the LA Ironman, as well as Tyler Harmon from Excessive. Brandon Short had been on fire in practice leading up to the event but broke his hand and will be out for 6